When you think of a cottage garden, what comes to your mind? Almost certainly flowers. Lots and lots of flowers. Maybe lush greenery or a path of stepping stones. However it appears in your mind, it probably instills a certain feeling. Happiness, calm, beauty, a peacefulness. What if we could bring that feeling indoors, creating a cottage garden style inside of our homes? I invite you to come along today as I add cottage garden touches to my home and share a few projects and ideas with you for your own home. I hope you'll join me. As spring quickly passes by, I realize that I will very soon miss the cool breeze coming through the window, vases of fresh peonies in the kitchen, and wearing a cardigan with my dress. But to everything there is a season, and with each season comes new and fresh delights. To freshen my space with a cottage garden feel, I recently swapped out my plain white curtains for a black and white floral print. The old curtains had shortened from the wash and were stained with a few unfortunate splatters of food. The fabric of these new curtains should prove a bit more forgiving in that respect, both in pattern and ability to be wiped clean. Since I hang my curtains high, usually about halfway between the top of the window trim and the ceiling, I always purchase the longer curtain option and hem them myself. The easiest way to hem curtains is with iron-on adhesive hemming tape. The instructions are very straightforward, and the job is done quickly with no sewing required. I was also recently gifted a new rug, so we swapped out our living room rug, and I love that the vintage pattern includes an almost floral-like design. Garden style doesn't always have to be about bold flowers. Sometimes it's more of just a nod to the aesthetic. In case you're worried about our old rug, my children are enjoying having it in the family room where they play. Using real, fresh plants wherever possible adds to the peaceful beauty of cottage garden style. My desire to use natural items, plus a shortage of free time these days, inspired me to make a very simple wreath for my front door. I grabbed a grapevine wreath form from my basement and simply tucked in fresh eucalyptus branches from Trader Joe's. They also had these incredible flowers made from real wood shavings, and I thought they would make a beautiful focal point for the wreath. Paper napkins come in all sorts of fun patterns and are wonderful for so many purposes beyond cleaning food off of one's face at a party. I thought it would be fun to use these lovely napkins to decorate a flower pot. It's really very easy. Just brush the pot with Mod Podge and press on the napkins. Brush it with a little more Mod Podge on the outside. I chose to use outdoor Mod Podge, which is a little more water resistant, but it does have a slightly more glossy finish to it. There is no version of Mod Podge that is completely waterproof, not even the dishwasher safe version. So I would recommend only doing this to pots that will be used indoors or that will be shielded from the rain on a covered porch or such. If you are using a porous pot such as terracotta, you could consider sealing it first so that water does not seep in under your napkin when you water the plant. Even if it does though, it will dry again, and it will take a few weeks for your pot to fully cure and not be tacky to the touch, so just be sure to be patient. Of course, there are so many opportunities to find cottage garden style touches at thrift stores and antique shops. Thrifted plates and platters make excellent saucers for houseplants, or for gathering soaps and sponges by your sink. Vintage quilts with nature-inspired designs like birds or flowers add to the cottage garden feel as well. I found this one at the antique shop a few weeks ago, and I absolutely love it. I have always loved birds and blue and white, so this one was just perfect. And don't throw out that extra greenery. Besides tucking it into floral arrangements, you can use it to make smaller wreaths. Using floral wire to bind the branches together, I bent these extra eucalyptus branches into a small wreath for my kitchen window. As always, I very much appreciate you watching, and I hope you found this inspiring for your own home. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe for more cottage living, and I'll see you next time.